Good day, friends. My name is Paulo de Alba, and welcome to Pathways of Hope. Today's gospel is taken from Mark chapter 7, verses 24 to 30. Let me read that for you. Jesus left that place and went to the vicinity of Tyre. He entered the house and did not want anyone to know it. Yet he could not keep his presence secret. In fact, as soon as she heard about him, a woman whose little daughter was possessed by an impure spirit came and fell at his feet. The woman was a Greek born in Syrophoenicia. She begged Jesus to drive the demon out of her daughter. First, let the children eat all they want, he told her, for it is not right to take the children's bread and toss it to the dogs. Lord, she replied, even the dogs under the table eat the children's crumbs. Then he told her, for such a reply, you may go. The demon has left your daughter. She went home and found her child lying on the bed and the demon gone. Parents would truly do anything for their children, especially when they're sick. I remember when my second son was born. He was born prematurely, and he was in the NICU for about 40 days. And then on the third day of his life, we were called in, or I was called in, and I saw a very familiar sight. They were doing CPR on my son. You see, my first son was died during childbirth, and they were doing CPR on him, and they could not revive him. And I was seeing the same thing in my second son, and I didn't care what other people thought. I immediately knelt down, faced a wall in the hallway of the NICU, and people were passing by, nurses, doctors, even other people in the hospitals. I didn't care. I just had to know. I knew I had to pray to God and beg for His mercy. I remember my prayer went a little something like this, that, Lord, I know I'm a sinner, and I don't deserve what I'm asking for. But I'm asking this for my son. I'm asking this for my wife, because I don't think we can deal with another loss. And true enough, a few minutes later, the doctor, probably a few seconds later, the doctor came out and said, we have revived your son. And I thank God for that, because I knew I didn't deserve it, especially the kind of person that I was. And yet he saved my son for the sake of my wife and for the sake of myself as well. But I knew he did it not because I was a good person. I knew he did it because he was good and he was loved. Similarly to this Syrophoenician woman who begged for God's mercy. All cards were stacked against her. First, she was a woman. During Jesus' time, women were not regarded as highly as they are now. Second, she was a Gentile. She was not even a Jew. And Jesus was there resting. It's not her time to do this, because Jesus was there to rest. In fact, he wanted to keep it secret, but she went to him anyway. Like I said in the beginning, parents would do anything for their children. And Jesus answered her prayer and request to heal her daughter and cleanse her daughter from the demon. Not because of who she was, but because of who he is. And God loves you and would do anything for you because he loves you. Not because of what you've done, but because of who he is. And that's his mercy for all of us. God bless you.